Coal is the traditional fuel source for the fires that we use here at the museum. And Matt is right now getting ready to punch a hole with a set tool. He's striking the tool to compress the metal to drive a hole through the piece of steel. He strikes it from both sides. Once he gets it through, he can shear that metal out and it'll knock a little slug out. And the little slug is what you see him dragging the hammer across the piece of metal with to knock off. Once he gets rid of the slug, he drives the tool back through the steel to stretch the hole out even farther. So it went from about a 3/8 hole to about 3/4, and now he's actually stretching the rest of the steel over the horn and the anvil to actually stretch it out and make it an even larger hole. So as he goes back to reheat the steel, he brings it back out to the horn and he strikes it, and as he strikes it, you'll notice he rotates it around the horn, and that's so he's getting an even strike to create an arc or a round circle. He heats it back up again, and he brings it back out of the fire. As he brings it out of the fire, he's stretching it the last time here to make it roughly about an inch in inside diameter. Then he pushes the top of the circle back upon itself to make a little bit of an oblong shape. And then he takes the punch and drives down the tab. The tab is actually the piece that goes underneath the edge of the bottle cap and pulls it off when you go to remove a cap on a drink. Once he's driven his tab down and he's stretched it to where he wants, then he actually comes over to the hardy hole on the anvil and he drives the tab down a little bit farther so it actually protrudes out from underneath, and that makes it easier to grab the bottle cap. He just lightly going around straightening the opener the way he wants it. Back again into the fire. Once he comes back out of the fire again, he's going to use the hot cut, the hardy hot cut on the anvil, and he's driving the metal into it, and it's acting as a shear, or it's cutting the metal. He's pinching the metal between the face of the hammer and the hardy tool, the hot cut. So Matt straightens the back of the bottle opener out, and now he's going to have Tim strike for him while he holds the set tool to drive the tool into the steel. Once they get it set to where they want, they drive it back through the Pritchell hole, or the round hole on the anvil, and drive the slug out. He would stamp the museum's mark into the steel. He punched the hole. He takes a wire brush to remove the scale from the surface of the bottle opener. Then he can just take it and cool it in the slack tub, and after that it's done.